Now this one, when you understand it is binomial, how to calculate from the given information. Always you need to write binomially distributed this symbol. You write number of trials here, probability of success here. And you need to write the second expression P of whatever the variable given there. We discussed this variable is crucial. This tells you what probability of success you are looking for. And it depends. If you see exactly or in even if not like if even if they don't tell you directly exactly, as long as you're looking for let's say only 5 successes out of 10, only 10 successes, it becomes equal to symbol. Let's say if you're looking for at least 5 successes or at least 10 successes, remember at least meaning, let's say if I tell you that to get A star, you need to get at least 90%. It does not mean 90 or less, isn't it? It should be either 90 or more. So whenever you see at least, that should be bare minimum. It can't be less than that. So at least, if you see the word at least, it would be more than or equal to. And at most, maximum, at most, if I'm looking for 5 successes, it should not be more than that. Okay. So depending upon what question is asking, we need to use the right symbol. Let's see here. We write the number of trials here. Number of trials. A student guesses on a multiple choice question with 20 questions. There are total, he guessed 20 questions. He guessed 20 questions, each with 4 options. And what is our X here? State the suitable values for N and P for a binomial model. Binomial model for the number of correct answers. Here, number of correct answers. This is our binomial model. That is our binomial variable. So correct answer is the probability of success here. Getting correct answer is the success. They can make a question on failure also if they ask you for number of wrong answers, then the success is getting a wrong answer. I hope you see what I mean. So the success depends upon the requirement. The requirement can be positive, the requirement can be negative. Here the requirement is positive, meaning I need a correct answer each time. So probability is not given directly. You have to get the probability. To get a correct answer out of 4 options, probability is 0.25. You write the probability of success here, and you're expecting across 20 questions every time to get the correct answer. All the 20 you're going to your number of trials are 20. Out of those 20 trials, it tells you how many correct answers you need. Then this comes into the picture. Second question, nice and easy. They told us they need exactly 5 correct answers. And then your calculation should be this formula is NCR and P to the power of R 1 minus P to the power N minus R. N is number of trials. C, R is this one. P is 0.25 to the power of R is 5. 1 minus P. P is 0.25, you know that. 1 minus P is 0.75. This is 20 minus 5. You put this in the calculator, you get the answer. Also, you can also do this. This in the calculator, this is menu. The first step, you go to menu. And then if you go to stats, so number 2 is statistics. You may get this screen. if you got this screen, go to distribution. That's what we are doing now. When you go to distribution, you will have BCD, BPD, and so on. So you always choose BCD. I have chosen, if you see, you can see my finger pointing towards BCD, the second one, and you get this one. So here you need exactly 5, meaning lower should be 5, upper should also be 5. I don't want anything less than 5 or more than 5. Number of trials are 20 and 0.25 is the probability. If you do that calculation, you should get 0.20233115. This is how you perform the calculations. We will quickly do one more question here. In a factory, any bulb produced is defective with probability. The moment you see probability, actually, it could be 0.03, but it depends upon it. Don't if they want to trick us. Um, Sometimes the number you see may not be the success we are looking for. You always you always see what is your success here. State the distribution. See, whenever you see distribution or variable, that tells you what your success is. The number of defective bulbs in the box. So, probable number of defective bulbs is our success. I told you, failure can be a success here. So that's what you're looking for. Here, probability of being defective, each time, if you take a bulb, each time, uh, any bulb produced, the probability that being defected is 0.03. That is what it is mentioned. It is 0.03. And then number of bulbs are 40. Number of bulbs are 40. We got this one. We have mentioned this. State the distribution. This is binomial distribution. Out of 40, probability that each bulb is defective is 0.03. And go to the second one. Probability of the box contains no defective bulbs. So then this P comes into the picture. So you write the given information. To execute on the calculator, you need to know P of X is what. So it tells you, now you have the basic information. It tells you to check for how many bulbs. So no defective bulb. They are saying that probability the box contains no defective bulb. So zero defective bulbs. Out of 40, they want zero defective bulbs. So it becomes 0. If they want to check probability for 20 defective bulbs, then you write 20. If they want to check probability for out of 20, 10 are defective, then it is 10. So, see, companies logically they would look for with this current probability out of 40 times, out of 40 bulbs, they would check what is the probability that 0 times it is becoming defective. I hope you understand the context. So there are 40 bulbs. There are 40 bulbs. None of them should be defective. Yeah, I can explain why we are using this. You can maybe it becomes so long when we get some free time, individual time, then I will again cleanly show this. However, as of now, as long as you see what is probability of success, if you can differentiate this, differentiate meaning if you can see that this is probability of success each time, this tells you how many times you need the success. They are saying 0 times. They don't need this success because this is failure. I hope I am not mixing. I hope it is making sense to you. Okay, so we are looking for 0 successes, meaning here 0 defective bulbs. Okay, and then in your calculator, lower bound will become 0, upper bound is also 0, binom n becomes 40, you type probability 0.03.